Alright guys, we are back with Fujin's chapter. Chapter 15, Winds of Change. This one should be the most enjoyable because I've played with Fujin before and I can understand why he's everyone's favorite now.
They couldn't go on. I am touched by their devotion.
Eesh.
I question their judgment.
Have neither of you any compassion?
Not for fools who follow you.
Are we not following him now?
Not by choice.
At least we do not follow that fool, Raiden. Then we would surely die.
Hey, you killed all his friends initially. And all he did was go leave to see if he could get some help from the higher-ups. He didn't realize that you were gonna come. Not necessarily his fault.
You may run like the wind, Cabal, but I command it. You should have devised a better plan.
There's more to come.
Ah yes, both him and Jade, and she brings them all back from the dead.
Return to the void. Not even she can help you.
Do you really think that all this is gonna stop us?
Too slow. I expected better, Fujin. Fight.
Hang on. Pyrokinesis. Let's get all the big ones, shall we? Ah. That'll do. Oh. Oh, it's already over.
Feet gulps you.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's how the sword works. I guess let's not worry too much about.
Now do I meet your expectations?
Let's not worry too much about.
Cetrion must be on her way.
Sindel and I will occupy her. You two get the crown.
I must ask, sorcerer. How long before you betray us?
2 chapters later.
I find your lack of faith amusing.
When it happens, we will be ready.
Someone will be, but not all of ya. Someone will have to be readier. I guess that's what I should really say.
Do me a favor, Fujin, and take one giant step back. You too, sorcerer.
Jack's a noob. Just like before. Jackie's
Makes
chapter.
sense we'd meet again down here. When you caged me up, beat me within an inch of my life. The hell if I ain't gonna return the favor.
Always so generous.
Epic trick shot coming up. Don't count him out just yet.
A new trick beyond amusing, but insufficient.
You lost to me at your temple, Fujin. Now Chronic Eyes made me even stronger.
You did not win that fight. You ran away.
Fight!
Oh! I didn't know he could do that.
You are no challenge.
Nice moves. But I got better ones as well. See, this is why I like playing as Fujin. He's so versatile of a character. And he's very easy to play for the most part. And you're dead. Well, not really.
You should have fled this fight too.
If I knew he could, like, amplify that combo. Uh-oh. Fiery Cobra of Death. I don't think so.
Chronica's promises cannot be trusted, Jackson. Bihan, Kano, Shao Kahn. Look at the scoundrels she employs.
That's a card you can't play, Fujin. Not when you're buddied up with Shang Tsung.
Well, it's not by choice. learning all sorts of new stuff with this character, aren't I? I did not know he could pull off those moves. Just until these matches. Just until these recent matches.
I will not fail.
Oh darn, I missed, but didn't miss that one.
Kronika will not heal your wounds, Jackson.
Damn it, Fujin. You know what I've suffered. Kronika's my one chance to prevent all that. Not just for me, but for Jackie, for Vera. Shit. You're a god. Ain't no way you get how this feels.
That's where you're wrong.
You know, the only time Raiden and I ever fought? When I left the Sky Temple to live among humans. Do not become attached to them, Fujin. Sentiment will impede the execution of your duty. But warriors like you and I, we are strengthened by sentiment. We do not fight to kill enemies. We fight to protect our loved ones. That is why it cuts so deeply when we fail.
Well, I'll be. Maybe you do get it.
Man, Fujin's a real bro.
Kronika knows
Both
your pain.
him and Raiden are really good guys.
Jacqueline is on her way here.
Raiden's a good guy too.
Kronika
They're both good
expects
gods.
you to fight her.
But Fujin's probably a little better because he actually sits down with people and understands them and talks with them. And bonds with them a bit more than Raiden does. Don't get me wrong, Raiden does, you know, he's really close with Liu Kang and Kung Lao and a whole bunch of others, but he seems more in the moment with what he needs to do rather than be attached to people the way Fujin is. And now we're gonna take a quick small break from Fujin and play as Sindel for a little bit while being assisted with Nightwolf to take on Cetrion.
You were to defeat me. I am not finished yet.
See, I got tentacles too. Well, sort of. Ow. Someone's been hitting the gym a lot.
Abide Kronika's will.
No, Nightwolf, don't do it. Don't do it. Not again.
Can you fight?
I'll do what I can.
Kronika offered the future, but instead you will have none. Blame only yourselves for this fate.
Oh, shut up, you hypocritical bitch. So, let's tag in some combos. Well, she has a lot of combos. Oh, what the heck, just in case. Oh, whoa. anything in that. Defeated. Crap, I forgot all about Nightwolf. Sorry.
It is your fate that should concern you, Cetrion.
Cobra of Death again. Now, did we really need Sindel after all that?
Well, Shang Tsung, your strategy proved sound after all.
Of course it did.
Hands over your head, Shang Tsung.
You too, Sindel. That hair so much as twitches.
Ease up, baby girl.
Dad? How did you get here?
We're all on the same side against Kronika.
Yes. And now we must bring this to Raiden.
Is that a crown?
Kronika's crown.
No, it's a prom tiara. Yes, it's a
She
crown.
lacks the power to restart history.
About
Those two
time
are the
we
same
had some
thing,
good news.
sort of.
Now that we have this, we're in uncharted territory. We've changed this timeline for good.
Correct. No one can predict what happens next. Not even me.
I must return to Outworld to aid Katana Khan.
Thank you for aiding us. We will rendezvous at the Sea of Blood in 6 hours.
Until our next battle.
Which will be completely the opposite of what you expect.
Sorcerer.
I'll go with the Briggs family to brief the special
Tell something's
forces.
fishy from
May
that.
the Great Spirit protect you.
May she protect you, Fujin, when Raiden lays eyes on you with Shang Tsung.
Right.
Without the crown, there can be no new era.
This failure rests on my shoulders.
No. I underestimated Shang Tsung's ingenuity.
Wow.
To escape the void. To return.
Kronika's got a bigger heart than most
I will
villains.
face him again, Mother.
Sort of.
This time, I will succeed.
I must go. With Shang Tsung in possession of the crown, he's become far too dangerous. And I doubt his new allies realize quite how dangerous he is.
Maybe, maybe not.
Your Shaolin masters, they're ready.
They will fight until the last man.
That is likely what it will take.
There will not be a fight if Charon does not help us. Is there any word from Grandmaster Hasashi?
No. If we do not hear soon, I will return to the Netherrealm.
Wrong Scorpion. This cannot be good.
Get Raiden.
fire gardens. Rebuilt. The Shirai Ryu are indeed restored.
Why are you here, Scorpion? Where is Grandmaster Hasashi?
He is dead.
And now you have come to finish us.
I understand your mistrust, but I am here to assist you.
I find that impossible to believe. What is he doing here?
We are not together.
If you are here to help, prove it. Join me against the sorcerer.
I shall.
Fujin? Raiden thought you lost when the timeline was broken, but you stand with Shang Tsung.
We have urgent news for Raiden. Please, let us pass.
This may be the sorcerer's trick.
The fire gardens will not be defiled by his presence.
Love it.
Why you have joined Shang Tsung is beyond me, Fujin. What has he done to corrupt your mind?
Fight!
Nope.
Perhaps listen before you judge.
Whoa. Oh. Right.
Thank you, Fujin.
The storm is not yet past.
Right. Raiden and Liu Kang.
Shang Tsung!
We must speak with you, brother.
We, Fujin? Since when are you friends with this filth?
I'm here to save you, Raiden.
We hail from your tragic future. In it, Liu Kang defeated Kronika, but their battle destroyed her crown. Without this, a broken timeline couldn't be repaired.
Our only hope was to return here, steal the crown, and make use of its power.
Now we can change the outcome of the fight against Kronika. We can defeat her and fix time.
I had never thought you gullible, brother. Shang Tsung's schemes serve only to benefit him. How could you fall for such lies?
Be rational, Raiden.
Spread your falsehoods elsewhere, sorcerer. You will not deceive us.
Lord Raiden, we should listen. He may be telling the truth.
There is only one way to find out. Now, Shang Tsung, the truth!
Raiden, stop this!
Step aside, Liu Kang.
Put down the amulet. Its darkness is taking hold of you.
You also betray me.
This is
not the way. Shang Tsung is not the enemy this time.
The realms hang in the balance, and you form this unholy alliance?
Oh no.
Enough of this madness. If you both must die, so be it.
My brother is my problem. I will signal if I need help. Shinnok's amulet inflames your anger and clouds your judgments. Have faith in me.
Fight.
Oh, jeez. Looks like the game's getting tired of me doing that. Oh, already done.
You are no challenge.
That's one way to finish a battle.
Now listen, brother. We're running out of time.
Throw it in the river, leave it there.
I am a fool. I have allowed myself to become a slave to anger. I will not allow my temper to fracture our resolve further.
Surely you jest, Lord Fujin. Not at all, Liu Kang. Raiden's power makes you a fire god.
Of course it does.
Ever so jealous, Kung Lao.
Unfortunately, I cannot transfer my power to Liu Kang yet. First, I must free his revenant from Quan Chi's curse.
We will face the revenants soon enough.
What else can you tell us about the final battle? We must use every advantage.
Chronica.
Lord Fujin, Shang Tsung, I trust you are enjoying your travels.
You have already been defeated once, Chronica.
Of course, Fujin. How else could you have escaped the void?
If you know this, accept the inevitable. Surrender.
But clearly my loss was not your victory, Raiden. If your future savior had gained full control of my hourglass, we would not be here. This timeline would no longer exist.
I see no harm in confirming your suspicion.
Even if you defeat me, what then? Who claims the hourglass? Surely you realize that Shang Tsung will break your alliance.
We are prepared, Chronica.
Are you? Have you wondered why Shang Tsung knows so much about my crown?
Because he did your bidding, gathering souls to fuel it.
Shang Tsung is far too modest. The crown is his design. No one, save me, knows more about its power.
And of course, that explains a whole lot.
We would still be marooned at the beginning of time, bickering among ourselves.
You must decide, Raiden. Who do you wish to keep time for all of creation? Me or Shang Tsung?
Neither, Kronika. You
Only
will
good
be
answer
beaten.
there.
And if Shang Tsung betrays us, we will finish him.
You are a fool, Raiden. Do not condemn the realms to oblivion.
The crown.
Hurry, Fujin, before he gets stuck
It is a
too.
mistake challenging a Titan. Now I end your existence.
Not quite so, actually.
You are vulnerable, Kronika.
Awesome. And terrifying at the same time. Probably the best scene out of this whole DLC. And so it was. A new alliance formed out of desperation. Two gods and a sorcerer, sworn enemies to combat a greater threat. And that's where the MK deception vibes really come to light there.
Brother, are you all right?
Yes. But the crown.
You might want to look to your left.
Truly, my finest work. I will instruct you in its ways.
What just happened?
Kronika came here.
You knew
to
you couldn't
retrieve
do it
the
there
crown.
and then.
We forced her to retreat.
We must strike while she is weakened. Let us join the armies, massing at the Sea of Blood. Together we will storm Kronika's Isle and take command of the Hourglass.
We will rendezvous at the Isle of Kronika. The fools believe victory is at hand.
Of course.
Misplaced confidence will be their demise.
Visions of
Such a
Empire,
pity
Chapter
my daughter
16,
embraces
Sindel and
their
Shao
sentimental
Kahn.
values.
Having second thoughts, Sindel.
But this part here is what really took me by my surprise. This is what really took me by surprise.
She couldn't be a bigger disappointment.
Stupid retcons turning her evil right under our noses.
The Isle. Do not be late.
And now,
An
for the
eternal empire
latter half of this
awaits.
DLC, we get to play as all the villains. Hang on, let me save the clip here real quick and then we'll continue on with this chapter.